Hello all, I am Sandeep Ligade, working as an assistant professor in A.G. Patel Institute of Technology. Today we are going to discuss DAC, that is R2R ladder network. In communication that we know, we need to transmit n number of data, or you can say signal, from transmitter to receiver. For that purpose, we need to convert that analog signal or information signal or data signal into the digital pattern, isn't it? And at the time of receiving, whatever the digital pattern or digital data we get, we need to reconstruct the original signal, that is analog signal, or you can say information signal. So in this block we can see over here, this is the DAC block. Okay, so input that we can give over here, that is binary input, which is the digital 100 format, and according to this data or this format we get the analog signal. Okay, means we reconstruct analog signal with the help of these digital patterns. So in this block we can see properly weighted voltages are summed together to yield the analog output. So whatever the blocks are there, total 3 blocks are there and 3 switches, and to these switches we give binary inputs, that is 100 format. Okay, and according to the data, these switches are operated. For 1 it is closed and for 0 it is open. Okay, and according to this position of the switch, voltage is generated at this point, right? Let's take example, that is, if we take the example 1 1 0 in this format. So 1, here is 1, here is 1, and here is 0. Only 2 blocks are closed switch. This is a closed switch, this is a closed switch, and here is 0, that's why it is an open switch. So 2 voltages will appear at this point, which is summed, and we get the output. Similarly, if we take one more example, suppose 1 0 1 example. So this switch is closed, this switch is open, and again this switch is closed. So according to that, we get 2 voltages at this point, and which is again different than the previous one. Means in short, what happens is, for the 3 inputs, okay, total number of combinations will be the 8. That is 3 times 0 to 3 times 1. Okay, 0 0 0, 0 0 1, okay, 0 1 0, or up to 1 1 1. So for the 8 combinations we get 8 different voltage at this point. Means for the different digital data we get a unique voltage at this point. So hence that whatever the digital patterns are there, okay, is being again reconstructed into the analog format. Further it will get clear. We'll move. What is a DAC? A digital to analog converter converts a digital signal to an analog voltage or current output. Okay, so this is a digital pattern, that is 100 format. Fine. And here is the block, that is a DAC, which converts this digital pattern into the simple here analog signal in this pattern. Okay, what is a DAC? See over here. Fine. So for each and every digital patterns, okay, here is a 4-bit patterns. For 4 times 0 there is a 1 voltage. For 0 0 1 there is another voltage. For 0 0 1 0 there is again another voltage. Likewise, for different digital patterns we get a different voltage levels, okay, which is again unique format. See over here. And for last we can see over here. So whatever the voltages that we get, when we join these all, we get a continuous signal that is called as analog signal from this digital bits, digital data. Okay, so types of DACs. Many types of DACs are available, that is usually switches, registers, and op-amps used to implement conversions. Op-amps are basically used for the conversion, that is analog to digital or digital to analog, vice versa. 2 types, okay, basically binary weighted register and R2R ladder. From this we are going to study R2R ladder network. Okay, in R2R ladder network, basically if you see binary weighted register, in binary weighted register, okay, when the number of bits increases, the number of registers also increases and its value also increases, or you can say changes. Okay, but here in R2R ladder network, okay, so only 2 types of resistors that we can use, that is R and simply 2R, R and 2R. And here we are using 4-bit, B0, B1, B2 and B3, and this is an op-amp, which is nothing but simple act as an amplifier, right? So whenever we give the digital input over here, B0, B1, B2, B3, according to that bits these switches are operated, okay, and a specific voltage is given as an input to this amplifier, and we get a specific output voltage, right? So we'll take an example over here. See, if I take example, that is binary input 1 0 0 0. For one switch is given to this input to the amplifier, and for 0 this all switches are grounded. See, 1 0 0 0 means it is given to the ground, right, in this pattern. So what kind of voltage is generated at this point? When we give 1 to this one, it is given to the input. So these two resistors are in parallel. When two resistors are in parallel, okay, of same value, so net equivalent will be the half, that is 2R parallel to R. The net equivalent will be R. Okay, suppose 10k 10k in parallel, 5k, 100k 100k parallel, 50k, isn't it? So now we need to calculate voltage drop across this point, that is V0. Okay, so when these two resistors are in parallel, so net equivalent will be R. So R, these two resistors are in now series. So according to the voltage divider network, we can say potential divider rule. This is, here is a V1. V1 is the input voltage, VO is the output voltage, and this is grounded. This point is grounded. So by potential divider rule, okay, the voltage drop across R is given as, okay, V0 is equal to R upon R plus R multiplied by V1. So we get V0 is equal to half of V1. Okay, very simple. Similarly, V1 is equal to half of V2, V2 is equal to half of V3, and so on. Okay, means this is the half of this one, this is the half of this one, and this is the half of this one. In this pattern, we can obtain the different voltages at this point based on the input binary patterns. Okay, and finally we get V0 is equal to 1 upon 8 Vs, and final output whatever we get over here, that is V out is equal to R upon 2R V0. So RR get cancelled. Okay, RR gets cancelled, so 1 upon 16 by Vs that we get. Okay, so for binary input, if we take example 4 times 1, okay, output voltage then equal to, so this is the simple equation. The same equation will be obtained in binary weighted resistor also. Okay, V out is equal to Vs 1 half 1/4 1 upon 8 plus 1 upon 16 in this pattern. So when we give the input, that is 1 1 1, so here we can see these are the binary patterns, B0 B1 B2 B3. So these all we can keep over here and calculate the output voltages, right? So next example that we can see, an 8-bit R2R DAC has a reference voltage of 10 volt. The binary input is this one, which is of 8-bit. Find the analog output voltage. Now we have to find the analog output voltage, okay, for this binary input, and reference voltage is 10. Reference voltage is 10 means what? Whatever the output voltage is generated, which will be the maximum 10 volt, not more than 10 volt, because it is a reference voltage. Okay, so for these binary patterns we can see over here. So orthodox conversion that we know, okay, how a binary is converted into the decimal. So in this fashion we convert 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 1 in this pattern. Wherever there is a 0, that is multiplied by 0, and the value, or you can say answer, will be a 0. Okay, this conversion you know, all of you. So for this binary pattern we get this 155 decimal value, isn't it? It is a decimal value. Now we need to convert into the voltage. So this is the formula. V out is equal to input multiplied by reference voltage upon 256. 256, why? Because it is 8-bit. It is 8-bit. For 8-bit it is 256. For 16-bit 65535 in this pattern. So 155 multiplied by 10 volt divided by 256, so we get 6.05 voltage. Okay, 6.05 is the voltage we would expect on the analog output pins. Okay, calculate output voltage for all ones. Okay, for all ones and justify. Very simple. When we keep here, okay, all ones means 8 times 1 is there, so final decimal value will be 255. Okay, it's a, you can say 256. Okay, so final output voltage would be 10 volt. Fine. Other way of solving example that we can see over here. Okay, for 8-bit, whatever the formula that we have seen in earlier, the same, like whatever the binary values are there, that we can keep over here, and according to that we can calculate. See, here is also 6.05, the same voltage that we can obtain, 6.05, isn't it? So advantage is only two resistor values, that is R and 2R. Okay, doesn't require high precision resistors. So one more drawback is there, that is a lower conversion speed than binary weighted resistor. Okay, specifications of DACs, that is resolution, speed, linearity, settling time, reference voltages and errors. Okay, so then similarly types of errors associated with this DAC, that is gain, offset, full scale, resolution, non-linearity, non-monotonic, settling time and overshoot. With this, I'm thankful very much.